Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Experience Podcast. It's just me. This is part two. If you didn't click on part one and you started with part two, I don't know what you're doing. But this is part two for the commentary for episode number 50. Elizabeth is finally on. Uh, Again, this is not the first iteration, so go back and listen to the first part if you didn't listen to it, and then you can come back here and listen to this one. We're right around the 12 and a half minute mark here in this episode. We're doing this little middle chunk. There'll be a part three releasing next week. And yeah, I'm trying to listen. Like I said in the first part, I have a new audio setup, so I'm really trying to balance the audio here and make sure that it's balanced. I noticed the audio for um, the episode, like the episode that I'm ranked to, um, was a little loud. So hopefully it should be fine now. I knocked it down like a tad. I don't want to knock it down too much because I still don't be able to hear it. But okay, let's get into it right now. We're around 12 and a half minutes. Elizabeth is talking about how she's so busy she can't go see a movie in a movie theater. For those that need a catch up here. So okay, let's get into it. I'm worried about seeing Detective Pikachu because I don't really know anything about Pokemon,
You're
and
not a
I'm
big
worried this
Pokemon
is going to
person?
be a
I
lot
don't-
of names. And
I think
stuff,
that
and
you
I'm not-
can
I
watch Detective Pikachu.
Yeah, what I've
not
heard is
being
I can
a
enjoy
hardcore
the
Pokemon
story.
fan, and you can still enjoy it because
Yes.
it's not like you're going to miss it. I mean, you might not notice. Oh, this brand of
There's a
Pokemon
lot of
in the
Easter
background
eggs,
is
yeah.
this thing. I mean, I was a pretty big Pokemon kid. I didn't play with the cards, but I
Mhm.
watched the show pretty religiously,
Okay, then you should know.
and so I
Because
knew.
you knew a lot of the stuff.
So I
that
mean,
happened?
I've definitely forgotten some of it. I didn't
Mhm.
stay a huge Pokemon person, which is why I wanted to see it because I was a big Pokemon person. Also, I thought it'd be really interesting with Ryan Reynolds voicing Pikachu,
Yeah.
and I thought he did a really good job with it. It was really cute, and the animation. Because I remember when they first started coming out with it, it was like they were all furry, and we're all like, what? But then that makes sense. Like Pikachu's a mouse Pokemon.
It's well, because okay, then it's kind of. Have you seen like the Sonic stuff that happened?
Yeah.
It's kind of like there's no good way to do this. It's stupid. It's an
We're-
animated thing.
We're all used to it being a cartoon.
Yeah, it's
so you
it's
wouldn't
going
see
to
it
look
if you
stupid.
had hair.
There's no good way. It's not like it'll either look really dumb. Yeah, it's gonna look dumb no matter what. And so,
I did think they did a really good job with it because all the Pokemon look true to themselves. And I mean, there's ones in the background you don't know, but I mean, basically, if they interact with anyone that's in them, they interact. They say, "Oh, it's this one," and they'll say the Pokemon.
but I don't want to. I don't want to This was kind of similar with Fantastic Beasts. I don't want to have to bring like a notebook.
Oh, fantastic!
Keep track of.
No, not like Fantastic. Fantastic Beasts. That second movie was too much. I just think that they could have made the one and maybe a second one, and they
there's-
could have
there's
been.
3 more.
I know, but I don't want to go see them.
You don't? You're done with them? I thought we were gonna see them.
I may go see, like later. I don't think I'm just gonna be like I'm rushing
On
to
the
the
Warner
box
Brothers
office.
stream. Okay, pausing here. Full disclosure, Elizabeth and I saw the first 2 Fantastic Beasts movies together. It was like our thing. We were like, oh, we're gonna go see the Fantastic Beasts because she loves Harry Potter. I would call myself a mild Harry Potter fan. Like I've seen the Harry Potter movies. I might have read a book or two. Um, yeah, I'm not like a huge fan or anything. Like she is, so I was like, okay, I'll go with her. Like I'll see them. I'll give it a try. Like I also figured like we'll start fresh with Fantastic Beasts. It's a new series, and the first one was okay, and the second one, like she was saying, it was too much. Like I it was hard to follow for someone who didn't know like the deep lore of the franchise. I was just like I struggled to to keep up. So um, yeah, and so we only saw the first 2 together. We didn't see any of the others. To be fair, we weren't in the same location after that, so it was a little harder for us. But even then, I think we might have had an opportunity to see this third one together in the theater, and we just didn't. We didn't even bother, because yeah, I don't know. How many have they made? Hold on, let me look up how many they've made. Uh, okay, let's see. Fantastic Beasts. Oh, that's Fantastic Beats. Is that a thing? Did they do that? Did the Beats company make a Fantastic Beats? Okay, so so they did the Secrets of Dumbledore in 2022. Is that it? Are they done? I remember, like I said in the episode, they were gonna do like 5, and I guess they didn't. Let's see. Yeah, they originally said it was gonna be 5 films, but then I think they just when the third one didn't make that much money, they said, you know what? Never mind. We're actually not gonna do it. Yeah, yeah. Wow. I mean, it made 400,000, not 400,000, $400 million, but on a $200 million budget, that's not really what they're looking for. Um, so, okay, let's get back into it. Streaming
To
service.
see them maybe once they're online, or maybe I'll go see them in theaters. But it's definitely not going to be. Maybe they're better because the second one kind of was a letdown compared to the first one, in my opinion. It was just too much setting stuff up and not enough things happened.
Oh, it was a lot of just these two people are walking down a hallway talking about something that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Then you cut to another shot of two people walking in a hallway talking about something that's going to happen.
Yeah. It was kind of just like when you read a book and there's just too much exposition and you can't start the book. And because it's just boring, and the book is a good book later and people recommend it to you, but you just can't get through the exposition.
Well, this one, there's no one recommending it. No one knows what's going to happen. This isn't based on a book. This is J.K. Rowling.
Well, I know. This is just her letting them run wild.
No, she's writing it. She wrote this. She wrote the screenplay. It's her story.
It's just, I don't know. It seemed like a lot.
I mean, I forget the guy's name. What's the director's name?
I feel like they could have squished it.
The director, do you remember what his name is?
No.
Well, he's directed a bunch of Harry Potter stuff, obviously, and I think he's done.
Oh, he's not doing it anymore?
I hope not. He kind of seems like he's burnt. I think we need a new kind of direction. Yeah, a new voice here, because he's done since before Half-Blood Prince, right? He did what was the one before that?
Let's see, Sorcerer's Stone.
He did okay. Kron did that one, and then he's done since the fourth one.
Okay, the fourth one.
David Yates. His name is David Yates. Yeah, I think he's
the
done
Goblet
since.
of Fire was the fourth one.
And then it was Half-Blood Prince.
Yeah, and then Half-Blood Prince was the fifth one.
And then
or maybe,
Deathly Hallows. Are we missing one?
No. The Half-Blood Prince was the sixth one.
Okay, which one? What's the one between Goblet of Fire?
I don't know. There's one in the middle, and it's like number 5 is the one where Harry's just Order of the Phoenix. That's one where he just whines for like.
He whines on a lot of them.
It's the longest book and the shortest movie because the whole book is Harry whining.
Yeah. Well, some of like Half-Blood Prince is almost there's like rom-com elements. I remember seeing that. And I was like,
because
this is kind of like a rom-com.
She's kind of setting up Ron and Hermione, but it's mostly Harry and Ginny. But then all the fans were like, "What? It was supposed to be Harry and Hermione." But then she was like, "Psych."
See this conversation. No, but I saw that in was it high school or middle school? Whenever it came out, I saw it with a bunch of my friends.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't really. I'm not really much of a Harry Potter fan.
Yeah.
And I'll see them, but. And I saw it with a bunch of friends that really were, and I walked out and I was like, "That was a rom-com," and they all looked at me like I was crazy, like I said something sacrilege, or I disgraced something sacrilege. I was like, "It's."
I mean, she had to set up the romance for the final book.
Did you?
I remember I went and saw Deathly Hallows number 7. I think it was part 2. Maybe it was part 1. But I was in 8th grade. No. I was in 7th grade. I was in 7th grade when I went and saw, I think it was part 1.
Okay, so it was in middle school.
Yeah, and so I went, and it was right after I had like my school musical that night.
I'm gonna pause here. I saw that Harry Potter movie, Half-Blood Prince, it was with my middle school girlfriend at the time, and it was a bunch of her friends. I would say mutual friends. I wouldn't say her friends. No, they were mutual friends. Yeah, I remember that. That was a night. I think we went to like the premiere. Like we went like Thursday night or whatever. And this was a big deal in middle school. It was like, we were staying up late, staying up late to go to this movie. I think my parents were obviously on board, but because I guess they picked me up. Or did her parents drive? Her parents might have driven us. So I remember that. I was like, like I said, I wasn't super into Harry Potter at the time, so I was like, I didn't really. It was a weird one, but they looked at me like this idiot, this guy doesn't know what's going on. And it's a moment I will never forget in my life. It's one of those moments. So, okay, let's keep going here. We're right around 17 and a half minutes, so we're making decent time. But okay.
Night, and so I went home and then changed into my
wizard
room. You see it
at midnight?
Yeah, when it was the second night it was out because it came out on Friday.
I saw
so
it Thursday night.
It went that Thursday night, so I went and saw it that Friday night because I had a show Thursday night too. So I was already just super tired because it was opening weekend of the play. But I went at 11 o'clock that next Friday night because that was the earliest we could get there after the show. I remember being so tired, but it was good.
Yeah.
Because most of the other ones, I didn't go see them in theaters. My parents saw Half-Blood Prince in theaters. Yeah, but I only saw the Sevens in theaters.
The Sevens.
Part 1 and Part 2.
Yeah. So anyway, let's take Pikachu.
Did any other movies come out recently?
One of I saw Rocket Man.
Really good.
It's good.
Does Taron Egerton do a good job?
He's great, and he sings his own songs. In case you
I
didn't
saw
know.
that. I saw like a
Sings his
morning
own songs.
TV show
Just if
interview
you,
with him.
I mean, maybe it would spoil it if you look up like a video of him singing one of them. But if you're skeptical, he's great.
Oh, I believe he is.
He's not Elton John, obviously,
Well,
but
Elton John
he
songs are
mimics
hard
him.
to sing.
He mimics him enough that he's not like just doing an impression. He adds his own thing,
Yeah.
but it sounds enough like him that it works.
That it works for the movie.
Yeah.
Did you see Bohemian Rhapsody?
No.
Okay. My mom really
I
liked
probably
Bohemian
should.
Rhapsody.
This one's different from what I hear. I mean, I haven't seen Bohemian Rhapsody, but this one is like
Bohemian Rhapsody seemed more like a drama.
this one is like a concert film, and that one's like a concert film. This one's more. This is a full-on musical.
Okay.
There's like an opening. Is it the opening?
It's a musical?
Yes.
Oh, now I really
Like they are
need to see
dancing
it.
around. There's big set pieces.
Oh, yes.
There's still like you still
mean,
see him. Yeah, it's very
Elton
different.
was very
There's some fantastic elements. It's not. It's still. It's not like a big fantasy. It's not Mary Poppins.
On a scale of
Well, maybe-
1 to Mamma Mia, how musical is
Uh,
musical movie?
I think there's a lot of big set pieces, but they're more toward the front end. Like when they're setting up his childhood, they kind of go through that. They kind of start to wean out toward the end, but you still hear the music. Like
Right.
his music is throughout the whole movie,
Of course.
obviously. But it's not as like fantastical, let's say.
That's fair. Yeah, I
and-
saw the morning show. I think it was Kelly and Ryan, and like they did a morning talk show interview with him about the
Taron
movie.
Egerton or
Yeah,
Elton
with
John?
Taron Egerton.
Okay.
And he said that he got to become friends with Elton John. But what cracked me up was that in Kingsman 2, Elton John was in the movie. Have you
Was he?
Have you seen?
I didn't see.
He
Kingsman
was.
2. I heard bad things about it.
Oh,
so
it was
I-
not great.
I just skipped it.
But I watched it. Like it was on TV or something.
Okay.
So I watched it.
I think I've
And-
seen parts of
and
it.
like they're in this compound, which is where like the bad villain lady lives.
Mm-hmm.
It's called like Poppyland. And she has Elton John captive, and he's just like in this stage for whenever like she wants him to perform, I guess. And so he's just in there, playing and singing,
Mm-hmm.
and then he has that song. It's like Saturday.
That's in the
Yeah.
movie.
So that one, so he starts that song and then says like Wednesday or something. I don't remember if it was Wednesday. And the guy was like, "What? That's not how it goes." And he was like, "Yeah, well, it's Wednesday." And then like knocks him out because it was right when the fight scene was starting and Elton John was trying to he was like, "I'm running free," and trying to escape. Oh, it was hilarious.
Okay. Kingsman 2.
I mean, okay, maybe Elton John didn't make that movie. That part was pretty good.
No, but Rockman was very good. They hit on the drama and just personalized stuff.
Mm-hmm.
From what I hear, very different than Bohemian Rhapsody. Like they really get into it. Don't worry, Elizabeth. You can see it.
Okay.
It's appropriate.
That's good.
It is rated R though.
Really?
There's some language.
That's
It's
probably
probably language. There's no nudity.
Okay, I mean, languages.
Is that
Why
okay
they
for you?
first started rating
Is that
things
okay
R.
for
I
you?
mean,
This is
wasn't
violent.
it what Indiana Jones was the first reason they had to rate something PG-13?
There's an Angel in the Temple of Doom. Well, that's what a lot of people think, but there was a separate movie. I can't remember what it was.
Is there another one
Yeah, but that came out the year before that. They was really
that they had to rate higher?
yeah. But no, it was good. It was good. I think I liked it more than one.
Wait, so did you just go like yesterday? Or
It came out this past weekend, so
Okay.
we went
Because it opened on
on
Friday.
Sunday night.
Okay.
Yes, Sunday night.
Have you seen any other? They were hyping up The Sun Is Also a Star. That's a book, right? A book
Were
turned
they?
into a movie.
That's such a.
I feel like they
that
were.
title.
I feel like they were hyping it up. Fine. They were
That's-
hyping it up to the teen girls.
Okay, well that's. And your
Young adult.
It was
and-
on your feed.
and me and my teen.
Pausing here. I love Elizabeth Cohen. They were hyping it up. I believe I just looked it up right now. I believe I had heard it at the time, but wow, what a movie to come and go. Yeah, I love her. They were hyping it up. This is oh, Elizabeth. Oh man, they were hyping it up. Who was hyping it up? Who was the? I mean, yeah, obviously she is the primary audience for that, but Yeah, okay. We're gonna keep going for a few more minutes, and then we're gonna wrap it up here soonish. But the sun is also a star. What a hidden! I wouldn't call it a hidden gem. I would just call it a hidden movie. um, American teen romance film. Oh, it's got Charles Melton and John Leguizamo. I don't know who Yara Shahidi is. She's been in a few things. She's in. Oh, she's in Blackish. Okay, I didn't watch Blackish. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't watch Black. Maybe I'll start watching Blackish. Um, the sun is also a star. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I just like I said in the recording. I don't know. I don't know about that title. I don't know. I don't know about that title. It's a little much. The sun is also a star. Like it just doesn't just doesn't roll off the tongue very easily. I don't know, in my opinion. But okay, let's keep going. Again, a few more minutes, and then we're gonna wrap it up here.
To young adult
The title means nothing. The
Yeah.
sun is also a star. Sure, it is.
I think they like
It's
go
like
to a
saying-
planetarium or something, and that's where
The
they
Earth
got
is also a planet. Is that the sequel?
Maybe.
It's. I was,
We should write that.
I was watching this video online where like they were doing this. It's like a YouTuber. They were doing this game where it's like, they were it's based on that title. This guy made up a bunch of similar like nothing titles, and you had to say whether it sounded interesting or not. I'll show you the video afterward, but.
Okay. And I bet, it would be like if Weird Al remade it, how he always like remakes songs. If he remade that movie, it'd be like The Earth is also a planet, and it would just be like a whole like drama series
Yeah.
about the Earth being like, I'm a planet too. And
was
all the
just
other
like-
planets being like, you're
but it's just
infested
like-
with humans.
It's just like a title that says nothing. It was like I think one of the parody titles was like "On the Edge of Yesterday." It tells you nothing about the movie.
Interesting. Well, the movie itself
The
is
title
about it's about this girl. I don't remember what the characters' names are, but it's a girl and a guy, and they just kind of happenstance meet.
Hot young people.
And he's like, I can make you fall. She was like, I don't believe in love, and he's like, I can make you
Yeah,
fall in love
I
with me
think I
in
saw
one
a review
day.
of it.
And she's like, I only have an hour because she's getting deported,
Mm-hmm.
and so it talks a lot about like staying true to like your culture and like two different cultures and young people growing up in America and all those.
But the sun.
But the
Is a
sun
star.
is
It's
a
a star.
star. In case you were wondering, it's also a science.
Does it have to do
lesson.
with the movie?
Probably not.
No. It's also a star.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it looks kind of. I mean, I can never show all of that, but yeah, it's kind of something that maybe there's a lot of those Netflix rom-coms.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen any of them?
The Netflix rom-coms. Oh, I have watched all the summer ones. My friend wanted to watch them. We went to the beach over Memorial Day, and every night when we were home from the beach after dinner, she was like, all right, which Netflix rom-com are we checking off the
Yeah, there's
list?
so many. I think Netflix is kind of cornering the market on it.
Yeah, so we watched The Perfect Date, which has Noah Centineo, Heartthrob, Peter Kavinsky from To All the
I feel
Boys
like
I
he's
Loved
done
Before.
yeah, I was gonna say he did. Yeah,
He's been on a
totally.
lot of stuff since that movie came out.
Uh-huh.
I mean, like, I think he was on, like, Disney Channel or something.
He was on The Fosters.
Was he on The Fosters? I didn't watch The Fosters, but...
Well, admittedly, I watched some of The Fosters.
Well, he was on Disney Channel, and then he was on The Fosters, and then I think Netflix snagged him up when they were like,
He kept
you are the
upgrading.
next Team
He
Heartthrob.
kept he did his stepping stones.
Yeah, so then him and Laura Morano was the female star in that
I
one.
feel like there's 5 of these type of actors and actresses, and they just kind of
They just
interchange
trade them around.
Yeah, they just change them. They move them back and forth.
Yeah. And then I think the guy from...
Because the guy in the Sun is Also a Star is
He's going to be in the second
Yeah.
one for the To All the Boys
that's
I
the
Loved
guy from
Before.
Riverdale, right?
Mm-hmm. And
there you go.
he's...
See?
Well, I haven't seen since he joined the Riverdale
Okay.
show, but I know he's on it.
Charlie Menton, something like that.
Yeah.
Charles Meston,
Yeah. It starts with an M.
some combination. Some,
Starts with an M for his last
I
name.
think it's like Menton.
Yeah. I'll just go with that.
But yeah, they're all kind of the same.
Mhm. And then the other one, that one's like he's convinced that he needs to get into an Ivy League school and he needs to drive the best car and he wants to date the prettiest girl, and so he starts this app where he's like a stand-in date and like he like makes money doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And then like it all just kind of goes around and he like he has to lose all his friends so he can gain them all back, that kind of thing. It's
See,
like two
I
friends.
like rom-coms, but I like good ones.
It was just too predictable.
Otherwise, I get frustrated with the characters because there's nothing
Mm-hmm.
I hate more than stupid characters.
I would agree. The other one that I watched
So-
the last summer, it was a story about, the summer between senior year and college. That one I liked better than The Perfect Date.
Okay, we're gonna end here. I think we're kind of running down this. Yeah, I'm gonna reiterate what I just said there. I cannot stand characters that I can't stand non-smart characters. Like I just like if they're making dumb choices, I'm like, come on, don't do that. Just something I can't stand. I'm sorry. Look, hot take, but you know what? Just be smart. That's all that's all I'm saying. So yeah, we're right around 26 minutes. We got the home stretch here coming up in part 3. So please come back to that. So yeah, have a good one, everyone.